By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items. I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such. You may bear Caesar's mark, but do not attempt to share any of your medicine with anyone in the fort. Caesar strictly forbids the use of chems and alcohol. If you come in peace, then there is no reason to not disarm. You will not be harmed unless Caesar wills it. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
True to Caesar.
Some of the slaves have been spreading stories about the burned man again.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Be damn careful here.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
All right. Give a yell if there's trouble.
You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Some of the slaves have been spreading stories. I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river. You must enter Caesar's tent alone. Anyone else must remain outside.
By order of Caesar, all... Your...
Hi.
The camps are getting crowded.
The camps are getting crowded.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. The garrison I established at Nelson has been wiped out. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared, with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Caesar. What were you thinking? We'll deal with Benny when the time comes. In the meantime, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You visit the tops, and next thing you know, the head of the chairman is fleeing the strip like a whimpering little pup. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started? The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching. I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile. Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 Casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip Benny was carrying when we captured him. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried. Benny's theory, if I understood it through all the screaming, was that Mr. House stashed some kind of ultimate weapon down there. A gigantic robot to stomp us all to death. Who cares? Whatever it is, House built it. So I want it destroyed. I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to come back here and tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Talk to Benny on your way out. He knows I'm going to let you decide how he dies. Maybe you want to remind him.
Awe, true. It is a great honor for anyone outside the Legion to get an audience with Caesar. We recently obtained an artillery weapon, but we don't have the part or the skill to fix it. The trader Dale Barton salvaged it from a military base in Arizona. Yuma, I believe. The best marksmen of the NCR are usually at the rear of any battle. The gun will allow us to strike at them. The tribe calling themselves the Boomers is obsessed with such weapons, I've been told. You could probably find a spare firing mechanism there. He's the best warrior in the Legion. A full legionary by the time... And the No. Legate Lanius is Caesar's second. The burned... It's a tradition in the Praetorians to specialize in unarmed combat. However, our unarmed techniques... Of course. You've proven yourself to be a true friend of the Legion. We have a safe house available to our agents in the Mojave. Here's the key. It's an excellent place to rest and store extra equipment. In addition, one of our veterans, Atticus, visits the house every few days. While he's there, you can acquire items useful for stealthy operations against our enemies from him. Wale.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena. The camps are getting crowded.
Yes. Do you have something to report? Well done. It will be very useful in the coming battle against the snipers the NCR will no doubt have hidden in the hills near the dam. When I was a boy, we were savages. Wale.
Why, you little promise breaker. Let me live, Benny, and I'll never come after you. Go ahead and laugh, babe. Didn't leave me much choice when you showed up. Like I said, you down to brass tacks. Sure. Baldy wants you to go down. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is... You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House woulda wanted you to do. And when you get back to the Strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig? Try not to smile so wide. Yeah, Baldy said... Yeah, to die in my sleep at a ripe old age. Look, I ain't a harbor for illusion. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy. Sweet to offer, baby, but if you cut these ropes, every legionary in this camp's gonna come running. With machetes. Now, on the other hand, if I had a stealth boy and a bobby pin, I could see myself out. Know what I mean? Baby, if you show me the door to Scramsville, that's where I'll go. Out of your hair, never to return. I've been a fink to you. Cause more... Baby, your generosity. This little care package is everything I need. I'll take it from here.
There you are. They hardly even know how to fight. Come on. Had enough? Come on. Had enough? Like that?
The camps are getting crowded.
Yes. Do you have something? What?
The camps are getting crowded.
Caesar has permitted your weapons to be returned to you while you serve him. Caesar has put a lot of...
Our way, true to Caesar.
I do wish you'd come and met with me at the Lucky 38 when you first arrived on the Strip. Or after Benny fled, even. Quite an honor you spurned, my invite. You would be the first person to set foot inside the Lucky 38 in over 200 years. But you still wound up here, right where I wanted you. I knew I could rely on Caesar to return the platinum chip to you. The platinum chip unlocks this bunker, hence you have it. Hence, Benny was captured or killed, possibly by you, but by my estimates, far more probably. Hence, Caesar wants you to destroy whatever you find in this box. But that's not going to happen. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip. There's a complication. While I can broadcast to this screen, that means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear. My army will do what an army does best: defend territory. The same equipment failure that prevents me from remotely operating this facility seems to have activated its security robots and turrets. There's a security room near the base of the stairs. Perhaps you can deactivate them yourself. Good.
Attention. This is now.